Welcome, Gemini, to your February chakra reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful month so far. Getting straight into your chakra reading. They're already pre-shuffled for you, so we don't have to sit here for 5 minutes doing that. Getting straight into it, the first card coming out for you is passion, getting straight into the sacral chakra. This is the desires of what you want, feeling from an emotional state, knowing what your heart desires and really going for that desired peace, which is passion. Okay, so it says, are my daily actions supporting my real passion? What am I willing to stand for? Am I really going to stand here and do this? Am I authentic? Am I standing up for myself? Do I need to stand up for myself? Okay, so that's the questions that are being asked with that card. Am I passionate enough? Forgiveness, coming out with the heart chakra. The heart chakra is what the heart wants, getting straight into that heart's desire, knowing that there is forgiveness that needs to be done. Are you willing? Now here it is. Now what did that card say? Wow, here we go. What am I willing to stand for? So now you have to ask yourself. Being emotionally centered, strong feminine energy, a happy outcome, being authentic, taking a stand, following your passion. Are you going to stand a passion and forgive? Are you going to forgive them? Are you going to, let's put it this way, it could be a little bit different for everybody. Are you going to forgive them? Or are you going to allow them? Are you going to forgive them, or are you going to allow them to forgive you? There has to be, it feels almost like maybe it's mutual. So if they come to you and say, I forgive you for what you're doing, are you just going to walk away and be like, you can forgive me all you want, I don't care? Okay, so it's going to be something like this, right? Are you willing enough to ask them for forgiveness? Will you forgive me? I don't know, can I? Will you accept their apology? Do you need to make an apology? Do you both need to make an apology to each other? So this is going to be a big one. Big, huge, big one. And this is going to be for fulfillment of wishes with the heart chakra again. So the heart chakra and the passion are really a big thing, and the sacral chakra. A year from now, somewhere between 6 months and a year from now, that's usually how that card works. The shark, lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior. Is this forgiveness going to add to the peace? Will this make peace? If you forgive them, will it bring in the peace? If you ask them for forgiveness, will it bring in the peace? It's almost like the peace that you're asking. In the world, not of the world. So we will get to that in just 1 second. And your two tarot cards are Nine of Wands. I'm hurt and determined. You've hurt me. Okay, so I'm thinking Four of Swords. You hurt me and I'm ignoring you. Did they come and ask for forgiveness and you do not want to forgive them? Is this what you're standing up against? Not accepting their apologies? Okay, so let's get over here to the forgiveness. Since we already got over here, what am I standing for? What is all of this for? So what do I do? When we hold on to grudges and wounds from the past, we can create imbalance and disharmony in our lives. Over time, this can turn into resentment, anger, frustration, sickness, and depression, like rotting fruit creating a disease inside of you. That's interesting. You have, the first thing I thought of when I said rotting fruit is this peach that this guy is standing on top of. Why? Because it's the fulfillment of wishes. It's getting your fulfillment of fruits. So your peach may be rotting or getting ready to rot. Could be rotting for a long time. You may be feeling flat and down about something that has happened in your life, and it's now time to bring the healing energy of forgiveness to the situation. True forgiveness starts with you. Take some time over the next few days to ask yourself, what am I holding on to? What requires love, attention, and forgiveness? When you have identified the issues, make sure you do what is required to surrender or expand your awareness to a place that allows for true forgiveness to occur. When you can truly forgive and let go, you can set yourself free from those stale energies and beliefs, and deep healing can occur. Now, the time has come for you to let go and forgive at a deeper level so that you can dance in the energy of freedom. And yes, I have said this before. When you hold on to the energy like that, you're allowing the other person to win. You're allowing the negative energy to win because they're taking you hostage. So by releasing it, Spirit is letting you know that once you release this, you will have a better fulfillment of wishes. Your fruit can ripen. Your fruits of the nature, right? Your prosperities, yourself, your energy, okay? Deep healing and all that can come within 6 months to a year from now. It says, lead as powerful warrior, but we want to go over here and it says, in the world, not of the world. Why? Because it feels like you just live day by day by day by day. If you're just holding on to a grudge, you're not really living. You're living in the world, existing, but not really living. Okay. It says this message comes to you when sometimes we need our defenses. At other times, it is clear we are outgrowing them. There is something that you have outgrown. It has to do with your ideas about productivity, time, control, money, holding on to things that no longer serve you. And it has to do with the abundance, trust, living with fundamental belief that everything is going to be okay, even if I hold on to these things. Okay, so you do have that. Also, you have to understand that you need to strip yourself from these negative pieces that are holding you back. Okay, so right now this card is actually guiding you to be more trustful. Letting go is going to help the situation. You understand and know that this is all freeing you, okay? By letting go, there comes a temporary emptiness that provides a greater space for fulfillment to come forth. Now, what is that? It's sitting right underneath what? The fulfillment of wishes. So once you let this go and you free yourself, look, she's free now. She's free. She's no longer just existing with this dark cloud over her. She is free. She has let those go. And now she has all these new fish and they're all revitalized and everything is fresh. And it's telling you the fulfillment of wishes. Then you can feel like you can expand and do so much more. Because this is you over here. No matter how hurt you are determined to keep walking forward, but you're holding a crutch. Your crutch is that grudge. That crutch is that energy. You need to let it go because you're ignoring the true healing. You're ignoring letting it go. So it's pretty much like I keep crutching myself on this. If you are using that for someone out there, it's not for everybody, but some of you are actually using the ex relationship as a crutch and as an excuse to why you cannot move forward in life because you're hurt. That is not the way we're meant to be. In fact, that if anything, that holds us away from our fulfillment of wishes because you're holding on to something that no longer suits you. We're not put here to just allow people, we're all going to be hurt. Everyone on this planet has been hurt. So you go ahead and you start your healing process and you let that go. So that way you don't feel like you're holding on to that anymore and you're going to feel much lighter and, more energized, just like this woman is. You're going to feel free. Okay, so forgiveness is key. And for some of you, it might even be forgiveness of yourself. If you did something really bad and you know you did, forgive yourself. Angels can forgive you. Forgive yourself and move forward. Two of Cups. This is the union that you need with not only yourself, but within your soul. This is the union between you and your soul, you and the higher spirit, allowing yourself to come together so that way you can have the fulfillment of wishes. It's a beautiful communication with self. And if you have another person and you need to forgive them, it will actually bring the unity back to the two of you, right? Because now you can talk and communicate. Three of Coins, you're holding yourself on your own pedestal. For some of you, like I said, you might need to forgive yourself. You don't have the unity with yourself and you need to let yourself go. Why? Because you need to become more unified within the powerful three of me, which is mind, body, and soul. And this is going to actually connect that. So it's actually going to allow yourself to get in connection with yourself and your higher self. With others of you, it's going to actually forgive, then they can forgive you, and then you can move forward into a more productive area of your life. The Hermit. A lot of you are not going to do any hermit work. You're just going to continue to hide out from this, not wanting to do this, not feeling like I will ever forgive them for anything in my life. Well, that's the way it is. The Star. And this will just continue to be a waste of time and a waste of energy. Fulfillment of wishes. The fulfillment of wishes coming on top of into the world a year from now. Ace of Staffs coming in. This is going to give you a fresh new start. Once you offer peace to yourself and forgiveness to yourself, you're going to have a better peace offering. It's almost like you're offering a peace offering to the universe, and the universe is going to give you back a peace offering. Why? Because you forgave. The universe is very forgiving. You know, we ask for forgiveness and the universe forgives us, and they continue strong. So you're now getting the peace offering from the universe to say, okay, let's go then. We've gotten past this, all this negative energy. We let it all go. Here's the peace offering. You offer peace to yourself, to this person. You know, even if you're not asking for forgiveness straight to their face, you still ask for forgiveness so that way you can let it go. Remember, asking for forgiveness doesn't mean you have to go literally to their face and say, I forgive you. You don't have to do that. You just say, you know what? They don't know what they're talking about. They've hurt me so bad. I forgive them because they don't even know what they're doing. And even if they do know what they're doing, they're a monster. They're this, they're that. And I forgive them because they're never going to change. You know, God help them. Gemini Christmas, right? And what that's going to do is it's actually going to release all of that, right? Because now hopefully you can let it go and you're just going to be able to exhale. The universe is going to acknowledge this, right? Because there's going to be some people who are just never going to be able to 100% face this person and say, I forgive you. This is just never going to happen. So what you have to do is do it for yourself. Let it go, right? Just to let it go. Because you're going to feel like some people on this planet just do not deserve to have the forgiveness that way. Not to their face. Maybe throughout my own energy, but not to their face. And I get a lot of people like that. So take it how it is. And I agree. There are some people I forgive that I would never go and tell them that. Because why? Because it would feel like they're getting the power that they want, right? If you're dealing with a narcissist, I would rather say, you know what? I forgive you because you're a narcissist and I never want anything to do with you. I release it because you know what? Not everybody in this world is like you. So there we go. I learned a lesson. Carry on. And I forgive you for being a jackass. But would I ever tell that person face to face? No. So remember, friends, when I say forgiveness does not mean you have to actually go to a person you believe is a monster and forgive them. Because a lot of times they take greatness to that, right? It would almost be more like, if you did that, it would be more almost like a slap in your face because they would feel like they're energy vampires. They would, oh, yes, of course, you forgive me. Yeah, no, not like that. Just between me and the universe so that I continue on to be able to let that crap go, right? Yes, and it's going to be very justified and very truthful, and it's going to justify and balance out your energy because now you can get rid of the negative that's holding you back so you're not holding a grudge against them anymore. See, because as soon as you figure out that, you know, if it's something that has to do with somebody being really horrible, right? Once you figure out that they're a worm, their energy can't help you. They just can't hurt you anymore, right? Because they're a worm. You're a human, they're a worm. You can step on worms. Yeah, in fact, you can throw them out in the sun on the sidewalk and they can burn out, right? So therefore, their energy's nothing. But when you hold a grudge against this worm, okay, it's going to set you back and it's going to continue to keep hurting and you're going to keep drudging and keep pulling onto that, and that's just going to pull you down. Don't let them pull you down. Justify yourself and say, I get rid of your energy. You do not win, worm. Okay? And then, of course, everybody has their own story of why they need forgiveness, right? I'm just going that way because I do get a lot of comments when I do these forgiveness things. So I understand where you're coming from. So I want you to understand that it does not mean you have to do it face to face. Four of Staffs is going to bring you back to the passions and to the roots of yourself. Okay? You're going to feel so much better, Gemini. You're going to feel like your energy of where you need to be is going to have better, stable footing. You're going to feel alive. You're going to feel like yourself again. You're going to feel like that's pretty much the same card. Celebration of life, actually feeling like you're living instead of drowning. And it'll give you 10 of Cups. So it'll give you the overall satisfactions that you need by releasing them, not thinking about them, not allowing them to attack your energy, not allowing them to hold you back from life, not allowing them to say, hey, you know what, I'm never dating again because I dated a worm. And, you know, and I don't want to ever deal with that, but not everybody in the world's a worm. There's a lot of butterflies. The Judgment, making a beautiful judgment call, and this is where judgment comes through. And it says you get the peace, you get the offerings, and everything's coming to light, right? Because you made your own judgment call. You did this for yourself. Freeing yourself. Allowing yourself to live and feel at peace. Okay? And that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.